Hi there. Today we're going to talk about something that can save you big, and I mean thousands of dollars in the long run. Negotiating your credit card interest rates. If you've ever felt like you're drowning in credit card interest, this episode is for you. A high interest rate can make your credit card debt feel impossible to pay off. But I've got some powerful tips that can help you negotiate those rates down and save you a ton of money. So let's dive in. Welcome to Personal Finance Cat, where I share my personal take on personal finance. Why is it worth negotiating your interest rate? Before we get into the how-to, let's talk about why this is such an important step. If you're carrying a balance on your credit card, you're likely paying interest, and that interest can quickly add up. Here's the deal. Let's say you have a balance of $5,000 on a credit card with an interest rate of 18%. If you only make minimum payment each month, it could take you years to pay off that balance, and you'll end up paying way more than you originally borrowed in interest. By negotiating a lower rate, you can reduce the amount of interest you're paying, which means you can pay off your debt faster and for less money. Winning, right? Step 1. Know your current situation. Before you pick up the phone or send an email, it's important to know exactly where you stand with your credit card debt. Here's what you need to do. 1. Review your credit card statement. Look at your current balance, interest rate, and payment due date. If your balance is high, this will be even more important to tackle. 2. Know your credit score. Lenders often offer lower rates to those with good credit scores, so it's good to know where you stand before negotiating. 3. Check the market. Research current credit card rates. If you're paying 18%, but the market rate for your credit score is closer to 15%, that's a good sign you might be able to negotiate a better deal. Once you have all this information, you'll be in a strong position to negotiate. Step 2. Prepare your argument. Just like any negotiation, you'll need to have a strong case to present. Here's what you can use as leverage. 1. Good payment history. If you've been a responsible cardholder and made your payments on time, that's your golden ticket. Credit card companies don't want to lose good customers, so they might be willing to reduce your interest rate to keep you happy. Tip. Mention how long you've been a customer and how you've made your payments consistently. If you've never missed a payment, that's definitely something to highlight. 2. Competitive offers. If you've received offers for credit cards with lower interest rates, this can be a great bargaining chip. Credit card companies are in competition for your business, so let them know that other companies are offering better rates. Tip. Find an offer from another card with a lower interest rate and be prepared to mention it. Don't make threats. Just explain that you've been offered a better rate elsewhere and ask if they can match it. 3. Your credit score. If you've worked hard to improve your credit score, now's the time to show it off. A higher credit score makes you less risky to the lender, so they may be willing to lower your rate to keep you. Tip. If your credit score has improved, mention that as well. A good score shows you're financially responsible and less of a risk to the lender. Step 3. Contact your credit card issuer. Now that you've done your prep work, it's time to make contact. Here's how to handle the conversation. 1. Call the customer service number. Most credit card companies have a dedicated customer service line that you can reach out to. You can also contact them via online chat or even email. 2. Be polite and calm. When you first speak to a representative, be friendly and respectful. A positive attitude can go a long way in a negotiation. 3. Be direct. Let them know you're calling to request a reduction in your interest rate. Politely explain why you believe you deserve a lower rate. For example, good payment history, credit score improvement, etc. 4. Have your supporting points ready. Refer to the competitive offers or your long-standing history with the company. Present your case clearly and confidently. Here's an example script. Hi, my name is your name, and I've been a customer with credit card issuer for X years. I've always made my payments on time, and have recently improved my credit score. I've received offers from other credit card companies with lower interest rates, and I was hoping you could help me by reducing my current rate. Is there anything you can do to lower it? Step 4. Be prepared for a no and try again. Sometimes the first representative you talk to won't be able to help you. Don't be discouraged. If they say no, politely ask to speak to a supervisor. Supervisors often have more flexibility when it comes to approving rate reductions. Tip: if you're dealing with a difficult representative, don't hesitate to ask for a supervisor. You might have more success with someone higher up who has the authority to grant your request. Step 5. Consider other options. If your current credit card issuer won't lower your interest rate, there are a few other options to consider. 1. Balance transfer credit card. If you have good credit, you might qualify for a 0% introductory APR balance transfer card. This can give you a break for interest while you pay down your balance. 2. Debt consolidation loan. Another option is a debt consolidation loan, which allows you to combine your credit card balances into one loan, often with lower interest rate. This can simplify your payments and reduce the interest you pay. Here are some final thoughts. Negotiating your credit card interest rate can be a game changer for your finances. Even a small reduction in your interest rate can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the long run. If you're successful, you'll be in a better position to pay off your balance faster and get out of debt sooner. So, take a deep breath, gather your info, and pick up that phone. You've got nothing to lose and a lot of money to potentially save. All right, that's it for today's episode, friends. I hope these tips help you negotiate a better interest rate on your credit cards and save you big. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review if you found this episode helpful. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time.